Hey everyone, I have been asked many times about what I give my senior dog, especially he's almost 12 years old. He just came out of the vet for vestibular and a possible mini stroke. He's been through a lot, but he's also like rebounding really well and moving really well. And I personally feel like up to this point, we have maintained great health for him. So I'm going to share what we give to him and see if any of this can be useful for you and your dogs at home. Now, this isn't just for seniors. I also give a lot of this to the entire crew. So I will kind of go into a deeper dive. To start out, please consult your vet for starting any of this. And I just want to say that he is also on medications. I'm pulling him in right now. He's been on lifelong pred because he needs it, and he has kind of like a autoimmune thing going on there. He's been on it since he's like 1. He's also on 2 different pain meds because of a recent injury where he was at the beach and slipped on the jetty rocks. So he is on some pain meds. However, I do believe that these supplements have really helped. So let's just dive in. My Rogue Pet Science products. If you haven't checked out Rogue Pet Science, please check them out. They're like such a great company. I love the people who run it. There's 2 gentlemen. It's small batch and it's high quality. They do their research like insane. I've interviewed them several times. Wonderful things in here. It's very fish-based. There are other flavors. I highly suggest you check them out. This is a powder. My dog's coats are beautiful. It also helps with anti-inflammatory and joint. So it's a really great, like giving your dog all the good prebiotics, probiotics, all the things in a powder form that dogs enjoy. I also love using their turmeric. It's really potent, so just use a little bit for your dog, but anti-inflammation is really important for me and my dogs because they're active, and I also have Beasley, who's a bit older. So Rogue Pet Science, check them out. Still in the joint world, I really love my U-Move. I was skeptical about joint support, but this is their vet strength, and I have found an immense amount of success in this. Beasley has been playing. My dogs have been wonderful for their sports and exercise. And just seeing Beasley perk up and really show his personality at almost 12 years old was a really big deal for me. And he's rebounding so well after this little injury, and I really believe it's all the great supplements we have on hand. There's hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, vitamin C, glucosamine, green-lipped mussel. It's really well-rounded, and I love all that they do with Vetnique. So U-Move is something that was recommended to me actually by a lot of sport people. So all my dogs do take this. Being into the joint kind of muscle world, I swear by Myos. Please go check out Myos if you have a dog that's in rehab or a senior dog or dogs in sports. It is egg-based, which is super cool, and it's very powdery, and the dogs love it. It's got a great flavor. You can sprinkle it on their food. I don't waste any of this because it is kind of expensive. But Myos has been huge because I really believe, and its purpose is to help maintain muscle tone for dogs. So Beasley Sr. having a weaker hind end, I think this has played a massive role in his rebound recently between his episode where he was falling everywhere and his slight injury. So I think that has played a big role in like keeping him mobile and keeping him maintaining muscle while on prednisone as well. I also give it to some of my sport dogs, especially when we're like picking up in the season, just to help maintain that muscle support in between our exercising. So Myos will be a staple in our house forever. And also, I was pretty skeptical about tartar. I don't know if you guys have tried like brushing your dog's teeth, putting the stuff in the water, all that stuff. I really haven't found much success, although I still try to do it. But a wonderful woman through Pottery was like, you just have to try this stuff. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. I was a little skeptical, but I have tried it for a few months now, and it's the Pottery Plaque Control. I do give it at night to make sure they're actually chewing it and breaking it down instead of just like some dogs that swallow things whole. So I give it to them like in a little puzzle. It has made a huge difference. I've been using it for a few months now, and I will say it took a little time to kick in, but Beasley, who is known to have some stinky breath with his old man teeth, it's improved so much. So Pottery Plaque Control is going to stay a staple in our house. As far as I'm concerned, they are chewables. They don't even smell bad. They smell pretty good actually. And so they're easy to give to dogs. All my dogs get 2 of these a day, and then my little guy just gets 1. Okay, so Beasley has an adrenal tumor. Not the best news. However, recommended through my vet and through a representative of Pottery is the Pottery Immunoshroom. So with Pottery Immunoshroom, this is great for, it's a powder. It's made out of a blend of mushrooms, and it's great for anti-inflammation. And our goal here is to slow down the growth of this tumor or mass. We know we can't, it's not going to go away. We know we can't like shrink it per se, but this is going to help, we hope, to slow down the growth. I do get an ultrasound to keep track of how fast it's growing. So I do feel that I'm going to do everything I can, and just the other properties that this allows to give to your dog, anti-inflammatory properties and overall wellness, and just giving them things they don't get in their diet. I do believe that something of good quality like this can really help your dog. So I'm going to keep my old man on Immunoshroom through Paw-Tree. And finally, I'm a big fan of Licks. This comes with me on travel. I'm both, set work or live shows or just at home. I am not kidding you when I use this every single day. I use all this stuff every day, but this I use on all the boys in their meals every single day. Why? Because it's great. It's got all the things your dog needs to like stay hydrated, and it's going to entice them to drink water. It's going to have some really great ingredients. It is coconut water based. This one is chicken flavor, and it's very simple. It's coconut water. It's got some iron, potassium, magnesium, right? The things you want for electrolytes, and it's got chicken broth. So like it's not heavily loaded with stuff that's going to upset your dog's gut. I mix this in a big jug, and then I pour it in all of their meals, both during the summer and the winter. The summer, obviously, I bring it on travel because I want my dogs to drink. But the winter, sometimes my dogs don't drink when they're not working and they're not exercising, and that can be a problem for being dehydrated. So I love to add it to their meals knowing they're getting the proper electrolytes and hydration. So Licks I'm a huge fan. This is the chicken flavor. They also have a beef flavor, and it comes in these super easy packets. You could just take a bottle of water and mix it and be ready to go. It's that easy, which is why I love it so much. It's very, very minimal for preparation, and it's super easy to travel with in a nice resealable bag. So Licks is a staple. So going through everything again, we have Rogue Pet Science. I've got Myos. I have Paw-Tree Plaque Control, U-Move Vet Strength. The Myos is also Vet Strength, Paw-Tree Immunoshroom, and my Licks for daily hydration. This is what I give to Beasley, again, who is going to be 12. And I think it's really helping him stay healthy and rebounding from some of his things that are popping up as a senior dog. And I give a lot of these also to the crew who are really benefiting from all of the great things. So I'm really happy with where I am right now. I feel like I've got everything well-rounded for my dogs, and they're all doing really well. So I just wanted to share that with you. I was getting some questions. Feel free to drop questions below. I'm also going to share some exclusive savings, so check out the caption and also my Amazon store to see if you can grab a deal for yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.